Hi guys, this is Nadia from World Equestrian Center. Today I would like to introduce you to one of my horses. This is a 13-year-old schoolmaster Stallion Chibanga. He's Lusitano, and for the past 8 months he's been in recovery from a suspensory ligament injury. So yesterday we had super good news that he's now allowed to start walking under saddle, which is something we've been waiting for quite a long time. And as you can see, he's a little bit anxious to get out and start moving. So I would like to introduce you to him because he's a special horse, and now we've come a really long way together, and I'm very excited about this horse and his future. So of course the last 8 months have been pretty rough for both of us. I think mostly for him, since he's been on hand walk and box rest for a really long time, but it worked, and that's the most important. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to tell you a little bit about him and who he is as a horse, and then I'm going to show you him taking his first steps under saddle. I'm probably not going to get on him yet because, well, as you can guess, he hasn't had a saddle or a rider on for 8 months. So today I'm going to introduce him to the saddle again and see how that goes. And unfortunately, the other day when I did laundry, I had a couple of treats in my jacket, and apparently all my clothes smell like trees. So it's a little bit difficult to do a video with this big guy next to me. Well, Chibanga is 13 years old. He's had quite the story of his life. He has been a bullfighting horse. He has done shows, he's done parades, and since he came to me, he's been schooled for dressage. So in April, he was ready to debut in Prix St. George, and I was really excited to take him out because he's a very beautiful horse, and he's a lot of fun to ride. And well, it would have been a lot of fun, and we had planned a lot of things, and I'd actually scheduled him to have a little wellness session. And it just happens that my vet is also my chiropractor, so it's not just a little bit here and there. It's a very extensive examination when he comes to treat and give wellness to my horses. And what he found out was that he had a little swelling over the suspensory ligament. This is like on a Friday, and he's been working really well all week, and I was thinking, yay, now he's gonna have like a really nice treat today and rest a bit over the weekend. And I'd actually planned that evening to inscribe us for our first competition. But what he found, that little swelling, that turned into 8 months of laser, of hand walking, of an injury coming back, a new injury appearing. And I think if anybody is really sick of just walking by hand, it's this guy. But, well, small steps, one at a time. And then we got to where we are today, where we're going to put the saddle again for the first time. And, well, I'm going to put a few videos here so you can see how he is and how he moves. And then I'm going to go pick up the saddle, and I'll put the saddle on him, and let's see what he says. So this is how my Black Beauty looked in March of 2017. This was about a month before his injury. We were preparing for the Prix St. George, and well, obviously I was super happy with him. He's just so much fun to ride, and he's such a quality horse. And I really hope we're going to get back to looking like this. But now, first step, it's getting the saddle back on. So that's the first time he's seeing a saddle that close for about 8 months, and like with most other things, he just likes to take a lick and maybe a chew. Please don't chew. Don't chew. No? Also not edible. But well, I'm gonna see how this saddle fits him now, because he's of course not in the same shape he was in. So I'm just gonna put it on him and see if we need another saddle or if this one will fit him. Well, for a horse being out of shape, this saddle is actually not that bad for him. But as you can see, it comes a little bit behind here. It's a little bit out of balance. Of course, when you've been out of work for that long, the muscles aren't the same as they used to be. So you can see the stirrup is hanging a little bit behind the vertical. I think I'm just going to put him a correction pad and see how that goes. So here's the correctional pad. As you can see, I ride a lot in the sun here in Portugal, so it's gotten looks a little old, which it is, but this is my ProLite pad, and it's a correctional pad where you can adjust in the front and in the back to either raise the saddle front or back. And now I've added both pads behind, and I hope that will be enough to put the saddle in balance. Even though I'm not going to be riding him today, I still want the saddle to have a nice fit so he's comfortable. And well, not sponsored or anything, but I do recommend these ProLite pads quite a lot, as they have a nice smooth surface on the bottom, so the side that faces the back of the horse, it's always smooth and nice, and I think most of the horses actually really enjoy it. Yeah, so let's try to put the saddle. So now we have the saddle and the correctional pad, and the saddle is raised a little bit above his back, and it gives him a little bit more freedom to move, but I think overall the balance of the saddle just improved quite a lot with this pad. So I think we're ready. Girth is tightened very loosely, as he used to have a little bit tendency to get like a cramp when you tighten the girth, so we always tighten it very carefully, don't we? Yes. Right, so it seems like we're ready to get going. Yay! First steps with the saddle in 8 months. Good boy. Good boy. So here we go. 50 minutes. Starting now. Walking and walking and walking. Good boy. So he did pretty good. I am very happy. He walked like he'd been walking with the saddle all of this month, and I'm tempted to maybe tomorrow, after like half the time of walking, try to get on him, but we'll have to see. At least now he's a little bit more relaxed than he was before. So 50 minutes of walking, it's good for him and it's good for me. Now we're gonna go to bed. We're gonna put him to bed, put his back on track boots on, cuddle him in, and then we'll see how it goes tomorrow, and see if I get on him again. That is something I've been waiting for so long. I mean, this horse is amazing to ride, and well, if I do get on him, I'm not sure I won't be with a little tear of happiness in my eyes. So thanks for watching today, and I'm glad I got to introduce Chibanga to you. I will introduce more of our horses, but I think this journey of recovering him from his injury, it's going to be something interesting. So hopefully you will follow and find out when we will be back in full competition shape, and when our first competition is going to be. Hopefully 2018 is going to be our year. What do you think? Yeah? All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.